Hi, this is JP from Northern Lights over Arkham. Welcome to another Arkham Horror LCG campaign playthrough, and we are continuing our run through the Drowned City campaign with Agatha Crane. And we are at the Court of the Ancients, and the last scenario, the Grand Vault, went pretty terribly. We got only one experience out of that, so I banked that experience and didn't make any upgrades to my deck. So nothing new in the deck for me this time. So we'll just hop over to the introduction text for the scenario and read the agenda and act cards also. So we are at the Court of the Ancients. If your expedition headed west, proceed to Court of the Ancients 1. Time seems to slip away as you follow the dark tunnel out of the heart of the city. Eventually, the constant churn and thrum of machinery melts away, replaced by an ominous silence. Andy has only just proposed that you turn around to find another route when the endless stairs come to a stop. An intricately carved door is set in the ceiling above you. Pressing a panel in its center reveals a vast, airy structure that vaguely resembles the nave of some ancient alien cathedral. A towering lift dominates the center, surrounded by spiraling ringed floors. The walls are covered in countless alien glyphs, pulsing with green light. You wonder if the Great Archive might hold anything valuable. Add one cultist token to the Chaos bag for the remainder of the campaign and proceed to set up, because we don't have to plumb the depths task. So I have done the setup, so quickly we'll look at the extra rules for this scenario. The Great Lift and sliding locations. During this scenario, investigators will need to use the Great Lift to explore other levels of the tower. Locations are not connected to one another except via the Great Lift, their connection icon or certain card effects. The Great Lift is only connected to the locations to the left and right of it or vice versa. When instructed to slide the Great Lift up or down, move the Great Lift to the level above or below its current level. The Great Lift cannot move above level 4 or below level 1. When the Great Lift moves, each card and token at that location moves with it. Okay. Then we'll read the agenda and act cards. Ruined Archives. The massive tower rises above you, promising enticing knowledge and forbidden truths. However, the imminent peril of navigation, the ancient crumbling structure comes into sharp focus as a chunk of obsidian crashes down nearby. For all its grandeur, you are not safe here, and the doom threshold is 6. Steps of Giants. The halls and tall ceilings are divided into massive stacks, like the shelves of a library. There is so much you could learn here. Action: spend 1 clue. Discard the top 5 cards of the encounter deck. 8 cards instead if there is only one investigator. Draw 1 glyph card discarded by this effect. Then, one at a time, draw each omen card discarded by this effect. Objective: after the Great Lift flips to its active side, immediately advance. Okay, so we add the cultist to our Chaos bag. So that is everything. So yeah, we suffered a physical trauma last time and I am using the Grizzly Mask again. But we'll see how this goes. So hopefully we can do a bit better than the last couple of scenarios. So without further delay, let's get started. Okay, and we are ready to start the Court of the Ancients scenario. We start at the east antechamber, and the Great Lift is set up down here. We have the ancient altar, which reads: you cannot enter this location unless there are 3 or more glyph cards in the victory display. As an additional cost to enter ancient altar, investigators at east antechamber must spend 4 clues as a group. So that might be a bit out of our league, with this deck, but we'll see how this goes. So we'll draw our opening hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have a shortcut, perception, mouse mask, glimpse of the void. We redraw to uncanny specimen and confidence. I will be redrawing those into Katarina Sojka and seeking answers. Okay. So I think we have a fast triggered ability on this location. During our turn, investigators at this location may spend 1 clues group. 2 instead if this location is flooded. Slide the great lift down once. We don't need to do that. Okay. So first action. Well, I think we'll do a setup turn this round. So I'll play Katarina Sojka. I'll play mouse mask. And we'll use the shortcut. So I'll put it here because it's in my discard, but I can reoccur it with my ability. So we'll move here, last action. We'll play seeking answers here. So we are testing, I'm using the mouse mask here. So we are testing 6 versus 2. Yeah, we're just testing this. It is a 0. We'll grab this clue and we'll grab this clue. So this goes into my discard. And when the last clue is discovered from this location, flip Great Lift, keeping all tokens and attachments. Now the Great Lift reads, Great Lift is connected to locations to the right and left of it and vice versa. Fast triggered ability, when you successfully investigate this location, instead of discovering clues, slide Great Lift up or down once. You may spend 2 clues to slide Great Lift up or down 1 additional time. Okay, but we are not doing that yet. Or should we? I don't think we need to go to the west antechamber. But yeah, we'll do that next round. Let's see. Nothing else happening. So we'll go to upkeep. We draw in deduction and we get a resource. That is that round. Let's go to the next round. We add a do. Encounter card is Cosmic Omen. Revelation test. Oh yeah, scratch that. We had to advance when the Great Lift flipped, so we'll resolve that first before we do anything else. Tyrant Unleashed. Ancient gears unused for millennia grind to life with a gut-wrenching sound. The lift shudders erratically as a massive creature claws its way up through one of the holes in the floor. It would appear this monstrosity resides on the underside of the lift, and you have awakened it. Spawn the set-aside Colossal Tyrant enemy at the Great Lift. Choose an investigator at the Great Lift to test Agility 3. If they succeed, exhaust the Colossal Tyrant. Okay, well that's going to change things a bit. Yeah, we are in trouble already. I forgot this will happen. So, Colossal Tyrant trapped in the tower. 3 fight, 9 health and 3 evade. Massive Colossal Tyrant gets +3 health and cannot move. Forced when the enemy phase ends, if there are no investigators, Colossal Tyrant's location, deal 1 direct horror to each card with sanity at each adjacent location. So we are in deep trouble. So I had to test 3 versus So for that test I would have used Katarina Sojka. So we reveal until we reveal a symbol. So we auto fail. Yeah, I was hoping to hit a skull there because the skull is still 0. So we actually took 2 damage at the enemy phase last round. Okay, let's read the second card. Escape the tower. Your only hope is to find the relic. If you can and get out before the entire tower crumbles around you. Action: if you are at the twisting catwalks, resign. Action: spend 1 clue as a group. Discard the top 5 cards to encounter deck. 8 cards instead. If there is only 1 investigator, draw 1 glyph card discarded by this effect. Then, one at a time, draw each omen card discarded by this effect. Objective: if each surviving investigator has resigned, advance. So I think we are just going to try to get out of here alive. But that might be a tall order. Okay, so now we are at the Mythos phase, so we get the Cosmic Omen test. Willpower 3, if the investigators have translated 10 or more glyphs, this test gets +2 difficulty. If you fail, you must either shuffle 1 glyph card in play into the encounter deck, or take 1 direct horror and discard 1 card at random from your hand. We haven't translated 10 or more glyphs, so I'm testing 4 versus 3. And Katarina Sojka is already readied, and it is a skull, so we pass. So that's good. Okay, now we are in a bit of a pickle here with this Colossal Tyrant. We need to evade it, but I really don't have a good way to do that, so I'll try to evade it just 3 versus 3. And it is a skull, so we managed to evade it. Then we will move the lift up 2 times. Okay, we need to first successfully investigate here. So I am using Katarina Sojka and using the perception. Okay, so skull, it is a 0, we succeed, we draw a card, confidence, and we get to move up 2 steps by using 1 clue. So this might be a cowardly way, but it is what it is. So I'm going to move over here to see what's here. So lofty walkway, 5 shroud, 1 clue. This location gets -1 shroud for each glyph card in the victory display. Forced, when this location is revealed, spawn the set-aside Starspan observer at this location. And action: move to a revealed passageway location. So our situation isn't improving. Well, at least the Starspan observer is an aloof enemy. Forced, when you reveal a Elder-Thin token while investigating Starspan's observer's location, it engages you and makes an immediate attack, so it's aloof here. Okay, no enemy actions will go to upkeep. We draw another Katarina Sojka and again a resource. And that is that round. This readies. We'll go to the next round. Oh yeah, and we revealed a location, so we get 1 to our mouse mask. So let's go to the next round. We add a duo. Encounter card is Infected. Put Infected into play in your threat area, limit 1 per investigator. After you end your turn at a location with another investigator or a stowaway enemy, place 1 doom on Infected. Action: test. Willpower 3, if you fail, take 1 damage. If you succeed, discard Infected. Okay. That doesn't affect us that much at the moment. So I will first discard 8 cards from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hopefully find a glyph. Okay, so we get no glyphs, but we don't get any omens either. And we dodged Coral Star Spawn coming up. Just double checking that we actually didn't get any omens. Okay, well, that didn't help our situation at all. So I will try to investigate 6 versus... I'll go 7 versus 5 here. I'll use Katarina Soiska. -1, -1. Cultist. There are no stowaway enemies at our location, so we'll pick this, cancel these. This boosts our intellect up. So we pass, get this clue. Last action, we'll discard more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are only taking 1 horror from this, so we really don't care at this point. Terror, hazard, power, scheme, glyph. Terror, scheme, power. So no omens, thank God. So we get 1 glyph out. If this treachery is drawn from the encounter, then discard pile, attach it to a location, otherwise discard it and it can search. So we attach it to our location, and action test will about 3. If you succeed, record life under the glyph record and add this to the victory display. Okay, well, now we have 1 glyph there, which is doable. So nothing else to do. Enemy phase, we'll take 1 horror because of this guy, and we'll ready up, draw, working a hunch, and gain a resource. And that is that round. Let's go to the next round. We add a doom. Encounter card is Cosmic Omen. This is the same, so willpower 3. I will commit Katarina Soiska to this test. So we are up by 2. Do we want to use the mouse mask? So we either shuffle 1 glyph card in play into an encounter deck, or take 1 direct horror and discard 1 card at random. Okay, yeah, I think we try to succeed. -1, we pass. That's that. We'll do this test here. I will use the mouse mask. So we need to pass 6 versus 3 test. I'm using no. -1. We translated this, so it goes into the victory display. No passageways in play. If we move here and evade, or we could move there and exhaust the masks to not be taking any damage, but we still take the horror. I think I'll draw a card. Okay, so we draw a card. And let's draw another card. Okay, Spectral Rager. We'll go to the villain phase. We add 1 horror on us. We'll go to upkeep. We draw I've got a plan. And we gain a resource. So that is that round. Let's go to the next round. We add a Doom. Encounter card is Stowaway Drone. 2/1/2. Aloof patrol nearest other enemy with no Doom on it. Forced when the enemy phase ends, place 1 Doom on another non-elite enemy at this location, then discard Stowaway Drone. I think we need to... Okay, let's see. After you end your turn at a location with another investigator or a stowaway enemy, place 1 Doom on infected. Okay, whatever. I don't see us killing the Colossal Tyrant, but now we have a couple of agility icons in our hand, so we could move, evade, and commit this to the test. We are up by 2. So a lot of the tokens are -2, so hopefully we hit something. It is the cultist, no stowaway enemy at our location. So we pass, this is evaded. And we will move over here. So we find the Luminous Archives. Luminous Archives gets +1 shroud for each glyph card each glyph card at or attached to it. Action spend actions to a minimum of 1. Search the encounter discard pile for glyph cards and draw them 1 at a time. Move to a revealed passageway location. There are 2 clues here. Okay, and enemy phase, these enemies hunt over here. Upkeep, we draw shortcut and we gain a resource. So that is that round. Oh yeah, we revealed a new location and this is in the discard, so I'll put it over here. And just checking. Okay, so that is that round. Let's go to the next round. We add a Doom. Encounter card is Ancient Vault. So this goes into the discard and gains search. That's unfortunate. Drawn to Darkness. Put Drawn to Darkness into play in your threat area. Limit 1 per investigator. Your maximum hand size is reduced by 3. Forced when your turn ends. If you have no cards in hand, discard this. Okay, it doesn't affect us at all at the moment. We will investigate here and I will commit deduction. We are 7 versus 3. It is a cultist. We pass, we grab both clues here. I will use one of the clues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Omen, omen. A glyph. Okay, so we get the ruined glyph. If this treachery is drawn from the encounter discard pile, attach it to your location. Otherwise discard it and it can search. Test book 3, if you succeed, record it left under The glyph record, okay, that is doable. But we have 2 omens to resolve. That's not good. Okay. First I will resolve the first one. Four versus 3, 0, we pass. The second one, 4 versus 3. It is a -2. We fail. I'll take 1 horror, a direct horror, and discard 1 card at random from my hand. So we have shortcut, I've got a plan, Spectre Razor, and working a hunch. So we lose, I've got a plan. Okay. Last action. I will try to do this, and I will commit working a hunch to this test. So I'm up by 3. So I'll use Katarina Soiska. -1, 0. Elder Sign. Okay, well that's great. Finally some lucky breaks in my game. So I'm not cancelling that, but I'll cancel the others. So we'll put this into the victory display. And that is our turn. We cancelled tokens, so we could... this should be ready. We could play something from our discard, but we don't really have anything to play from there. Okay. Yeah, so enemy phase, these enemies move over here. So after you end your turn at the location, okay, I didn't end my turn because my turn ended, then they hunted. So nothing happens. So that is that. We'll take 1 horror. And I'm just checking if it's direct or not. Yes, it is direct, so you're getting insane quite fast. Yeah, so we're ready up. We draw confidence and gain a resource, so that is that round. Let's go to the next round. We add a doom, so the agenda advances. Okay, so recourse of alien histories. As supernatural winds howl outside, the tower groans and sways like an ancient tree weathering a storm. You steady yourself against a pillar, hoping to wait out the tremor. Suddenly you feel the pillar loosen, steeping away. You watch the intricately carved pillar tumble down to the bottom far below. Shuffle each omen and glyph card in the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. And unstable foundations. The tower groans as Relais continues its slow ascent from the depths of the ocean. During the enemy phase, each location is considered to be connected to the location above and below it. Forced, after the Great Lift moves, each investigator at the Great Lift must test agility to each investigator who fails takes 1 damage. Okay, well, I think we have all of these omens. Discarded 1 glyph card. Okay, so 4 of those omen cards, that sucks, so I think we're just gonna run now. Okay, and the encounter card for this round is Corrosive Fog. Okay, so we'll test book 4. If you fail, take 1 damage. If you fail by 3 or more, instead deal 1 direct damage to your investigator and its ally and item asset. Okay. Yeah, I'm testing. I think I have to. Yeah. I'm hoping to not only take 1 damage myself. So -1, we take 1 damage. Okay, we are 1 away from dying, which is horrible. Okay, this round we'll play shortcut to move here. First action is to evade, and I'm using Katarina Sojka and going committing confidence to the test. Okay, we cancel that. We cancel that. And it is an Elder Sign. I'll keep it. So we'll pass the evade. We'll get another here. And we will investigate this location. -2, we pass, we move up 1. Last action, we will move to Twisting Catwalks. 3 shroud, 1 clue. Okay, I'm just checking. Twisting Cat, if you are at Twisting Catwalks, action is to resign. So 3 shroud, 1 clue. Forced after an enemy and Twisting Catwalks deals damage and a horror to you. Choose and discard 1 card from your hand. Fast triggered ability after reacting ability. When you defeat an enemy at this location, discard the top X cards to the encounter deck, where X is the enemy's printed health. Draw 1 glyph card discarded by this effect. Okay, well, the main thing is that we managed to get away from the enemies. And that is our turn. Now enemy action will go to upkeep. This guy already is here. I think we are resigning next round if we survive. We draw a glimpse of the void and gain a resource. So that is a good time to get the hell out of here. Actually, I will, because I cancelled tokens, so I would have had the ability to play Working a Hunch here. So let's just grab this clue and maybe try to get, well, we'll see next round if we want to get another glyph going. But that is that round. Let's go to the next round. We add a doom, and hopefully the last encounter card of the game is Court Keeper. Monster Keeper Glyph Elite. If the investigators have translated 10 or more glyphs, this enemy gains Relentless Force. When you defeat this enemy, discover this glyph. In your campaign log, record Dreams under. Okay. So, can we defeat this enemy? It is elite, so no. The Spectral Razor only deals 2. And it will kill us. So, as it doesn't have retaliate, so I could try. Okay, we'll see how this goes. I have 5, so I'm not down to horror. So I will play Spectral Razor, and I will use the mouse mask. And I'm using Katarina Sojka to cancel some tokens. So we are 7 versus I can't use mouse mask here again. So 5 versus 3. Okay. Okay, I fail, and it was during a the token was revealed during a attack, so I take 1 damage or 1 horror. So I will take 1 horror. So now we don't have a way to kill it. That's a shame. So second action we will just oh yeah, we needed to reveal another token because of the -4. Okay, didn't chase anything, so we are resigning. So bye bye. No chance in hell to get anything else from this scenario without dying. So let's take what we can and get the hell out of here. So let's read the resolution. If no resolution was reached, each investigator resigned or was defeated. The rest of the expedition tell you they found you standing at the edge of the towering climb as if sleepwalking. You rub your eyes, you have no memory of an alien court, and given that it has almost entirely collapsed, you will never will. Update your campaign log, cross out Court of the Ancients on the relay map. If the shard, no it's not. Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X value of each card in the victory display. It is 2 measly experience. And we head in towards the west, so proceed to Obsidian Canyons. So at least we got 1 more tally mark on our task this run and a couple of more experiences, so maybe I'll upgrade something to the next scenario. But again, we are really struggling with this campaign, with this deck. I have found out that Agatha is a bit too slow to set up. It's like setting up a Mystic, but then you are running out of time, and then you are struggling to defeat these enemies. There are so many enemies in this campaign, in every scenario you have to deal with, so that is hard not to crack with solo Agatha, but still we will muster forward with this deck. So hope you guys like this playthrough. Thanks for watching, and until next time.